like I said, he's 4, but you picture like he's training-wise, he's at the point of like a 3-year-old. So like he figures stuff out, but it takes him a little bit. And we still like went cross country. Biggest problem was he's directionally challenged. Like he likes to lay specifically on my right leg. He'll even out, but he starts out very like, I want to go over here, I don't want to go over there, and I don't want to move. Maybe we want to spook. Does he feel
Scared?
huh? He feels like he wants to be a pawn.
There's just some deer over here, and I wanted to see that. So, I mean, like, no.
Okay, we're gonna stand right here behind him.
I know. I promise you, he warms up like this, and then he starts to get it together with.
We'll see about that.
When he warms up, just like be soft like you are doing now, and then we'll go back to walking and ease it up. Can you bend him a little bit right? He looks stuck there.
That's why we have a breast collar on. That's my O'Shea handle.
He's starting to be calmer now. That's
He'll
good.
start to do it. He'll just, if like he like doesn't get any attention with his hind end, and he focuses on doing everything with his head and his front feet, and he's distracted, then eventually he will.
Is he bouncy? Use more of your right leg because he looks really stuck there.
Yeah, he's very stuck in my right leg.
And I think if we start to get him more supple to the right side, he would maybe act calmer in his warm up. Can you push him a little bit forward and then slow down? You have this like really long nose hair that's sticking out of your nose and it's white.
Oh, that hurts.
You look
Okay,
like
later, not now.
Okay. He looks much calmer now.
It takes him a second.
Yeah, I'm not so.
Like actually pushing from his hind end so he doesn't move so much.
Use a little bit of right leg. He's drifting out. Good. Do you want to shorten your reins or do you like the feeling? Okay, let's shorten the reins and then widen a bit. Offer to like ask him to take some contact. A little bit of outside leg. Less inside rein, more outside rein and outside leg. Can he spiral in? Like, could you guys put your outside and he would listen and go in? He's doing a better step already. More outside rein, so lift the outside rein up and then outside rein down. Or inside rein down.
I've seen that in the videos too before, yeah.
Dad just...
Yeah, I remember that in the videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
He looks like he has a problem when you like try taking the contact, that he like curls his neck. Do you see?
He curls and just is like holding on me right now.
Try to put your leg forward and squeeze the leg forward and see if he'll come up and like straighten him
Okay,
now.
get out of the way. Yeah. In case he bolts out of it. Just be ready to go to the side. And no rattlesnakes too.
Oh.
Yeah, right there. Right there. There's a nice empty patch right there. Go.
Wait, dynamite. You can't see. Oh, I mean, you can't see. Yeah, his head looks like it's coming up because it's like the pole, his pole's like down here when you want it to be at the pole, and then him trying to like have his head round. That's a big part of thoroughbreds. They have to have like one type of contact, or two. They have two. They prefer the one where their head is down and curled, but then we want their haunches to be engaged, their head to be at the pole, and them to be round. Okay, he seems like he's taking the contact. Do you think he would stretch down now? Add a little less leg. He'll be calmer. Outside. liked it. You're his brain. Well, he has a brain, but you're his brain. Well, you know, yeah, you're the brain. And then gather the reins softly and gently. You can pet him because that was actually really good. That's like him trying to, like, first step to dressage. Outside leg. I know it's your left, but he's drifting out a bit. Try to shorten your reins more than widen them, and then add more leg, but your leg wants to be at the girth, or like, yeah, at the girth. And then sit back a little bit more in your chest, and then bend your elbows. And if I can see like he wants to like shake his head, so hold your like you don't want to be too hard. You want to be able to give, but like tighten your arm, like bend them and tighten and sit back, and shorten your reins if you feel like it's needed. Okay, use more outside leg and then put him in a little bit. Good. Now sit back and squeeze with your leg and ask him to do a collected trot. Or, yeah, more of a slope. Good boy. Just hold the reins. He has to get used to it. Add some legs so he can get up.
Okay. Would you get behind the fence, please? For that reason, because he spirals out. I don't want him to spiral it. Fishtail.
When you sit, try to like. Remember when we were with Maddie, we told her to sit like there's puppies underneath you?
Yeah, sit later.
Your dog Frankie's underneath your leg. Good. Have shorter contact on the reins. Not more like you want your back to be where your leg is, so like try sitting up more. Not necessarily leaning back, 'cause then you'll like if you bolt you'll fall off. Like that.
Thoroughbreds bolt, right? Yeah.
Remember Prince?
I thought it was just your bad riding.
Do you change directions and see how he does on the left? Good. Hold your reins. Don't when the biggest part when training babies, a lot of people will say that, oh, it's a baby, we can do whatever they want. You want to not lock your hands, but you need to have them tight, else he'll think that he can always get out of it. But then, so he doesn't throw a head fit, you gotta add your leg onto it. It's like the simple one.
Or to keep him moving forward.
Yes, else
Okay.
he'll like stop and then veer. We don't want that. Good. More outside rein. Sit back. Less driving with the seat. Like have the light posting and have your hips come forward.
Oh, I saw that.
Have your hips come forward more. When he tries to go to the outside, use more outside rein. Bend your elbow, sit back. Like, if we focus on your body position, you'll slowly start getting used to that, and then hit him with the outside rein. Like, keep kicking him until he goes to the inside. And just remember, I remember that a lot of clinicians say it's good to talk to the horses. So if you think it's needed, you can talk to him, say he's a good boy when he's good, or say we need more outside. Like basically you're talking to him too. Outside. Have you done one of those really counterflex circles where every movement the moving in and in?
Yeah.
Try doing that, but just get him to bend to the outside a lot and a few steps of going to the end.
Honka.
Well, I hope since we have an entire arena that she wouldn't overheat against those.
I think she just wants to go.
Oh, the horse is a she, a mare?
It's Moody, so I don't know if Moody's a she. Is Moody a she or a he?
Huh?
Is Moody a she or a he? Moody, the horse?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Michelle?
Yeah.
Oh. My eye's really bad.
I know, I know.
Yeah.
She's coming down the poles again, so if you need to, you can just come down the long side.
Yeah.
Or I think the timing's gonna work out. Yeah. Have that really long neck thing.
Yeah.
No bueno. Outside, outside. And because he's like, I know I'm saying thoroughbred a lot, but because he has that tendency to want to go more forward, just like we're gonna go regular trot and then slow, no extra forward or something. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like the present.
Yeah. Do a little bit more outside and then we'll go to that one pole and hopefully she doesn't go next to us. Good. Outside.
Sorry, you said go to the outside and go to the pole?
So can you guys like turn and do the pole in a circle?
Like make a circle. Okay.
Like an oval.
I'm gonna go to the popcorn.
Okay. All right.
I just need you closer.
All right. Yeah. Stay next to the standard and be ready to move.
You go to the pole. I know it's hard to get in the circle, but try to have like a really straight approach to it. Dad, come closer. She's going back.
Don't get stuck in the bed.
Just this Cavaletti.
Yeah, like, don't get stuck in the bed. You want to have a
up.
straight line to it. Have short. He's done this, right?
Yeah.
Try to make it like a dressage step. Try to think that you're not going over a pole, even though you are. Try not to think. I can't even. So, by that, have some more outside rein, like anchor that. That wants to be your anchor. And then have your hands not too close together, so widen them a little bit. And then turn a little bit, like before you reach the standard. So like, more like an oval.
Okay.
Tell him to slow down a little bit. Oh, more outside, more outside. Oh. That's good. So you want a half halt and then add a little bit of leg. So it's like you're trying to get more of the haunches involved. Good. So half halt now, do that step, and then let him go out of it. Yeah, he likes that a lot. And then try to like have your butt brush the seat like you're the honey glaze for the wings. Okay, I'm talking about
Honey glaze those wings. You think about food too much, Abby. Ping in the palm.
Yeah, like
Should I
have that.
change directions
Like,
or keep going?
he looks really good. Okay, I think you're trying to go right. Am I assuming? Or this? Yeah. This.
Yeah,
Yes, that's right. Right? Or is that left?
that's right. Okay, how does he not do that head
Let's
face?
skip the pole and then just you'll go down it.
Go down it?
Yeah, cause so we're not in their way.
Okay. Both or just one?
One. We'll do
Both talking.
widen the hands. He seems like he's trying to get. Like you told me, he has a attention span of a squirrel, but if he tries to like look up, you want the ears to be back at you. So I know this is gonna sound weird, but be invasive. Be the mosquito to his face. Except not to the face, his body. Keep stabbing him. Wait, it's not coming out right.
Try not to use analogies.
Yeah, so have wider hands. Pretend like he's a 5-star horse and you're trying to get that better step. So that means like sit back, lighter seat, shorter reins, I think? Yeah, shorter reins. They're bouncing a bit. Can you shorter reins a little bit more? And then squeeze with your leg and have his head come up a little bit. Good.
That looks better.
Yeah. Bend your elbow, sit back, and if he tries to fight it, kick him. So, yeah, you be tight so he gives. Not always it's you. And then when he looks up, widen your hands more and then kick him. So, because he is starting to focusing on you more because you can tell by his ears. And you want him to be that way. And then he'll have an attention span of my dad. That was much better. Oh.
What?
That's good. Yeah, and if because you can tell he like tries to get forward in that, that's when you half halt and then you can get that nice bouncy trot. Your core is gonna be crushed.
Yeah, you better do upward dog.
You're gonna get crushed in your core today.
Yeah, cause yeah.
Because you're getting more of that bouncy trot and more his haunches engaged.
You will,
Like,
you will see the video.
Do you see the butt? You see the butt?
Yeah. You will see you can see the muscles vibrating.
Dude, Jax is like, can you just shut up already? I'm already doing my thing.
No, look at that.
That's really good. So now let's focus on your position more. So sit back more. Like have your head touch the top of the tail. So that means chest back and then bend your elbows. Like you want, it's gonna sound weird, but you want your wrist to be more like this. Like, yeah, and then that's a really good walk transition. Do that in your chest.
You should see his halts. If I go, he'll stop and just slam on the brake.
That was a really good collected trot. He likes it though. So head touching the top of the tail and make sure that you don't have, you want to have your leg too. Good. And then if you feel ready on this one, you can go down the whole entire line and count your trot beats. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, we don't walk with. What was your counting? What was your count?
I was counting the bounce. I counted 6. Like I went every time I came up. Or did you want me to count each individual step?
Yeah, individual step. I think
Okay.
it was like 11 or 12. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, well, it would have been 12 then if I'm counting both.
Okay.
6 times 2 is 12.
I didn't.
Like I
Stand up.
Whoa!
I'm pretty scared now. Good. Coming to the pole, sit up. Return like go a little bit slower. Don't let him incline, but keep the same trot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
10.
10.
a 9.5, 10. It wasn't an even 10.
Let's count. Let's say 10.
Okay.
Cause I counted 11. My
Last
dad
one was
said
just a
10.
little
You
uneven.
said 9.
I counted 10. You're over at 11.
Yeah.
Do you want her to try and slow it down so she can get 12 in there
Not yet.
to collect?
Get the 10. Figure out a way to get 10. What I mean, figure out you need to slow down a touch. A touch. Literally a touch.
But she just got 10.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you're right. I think it was a 9.5 because it took more of a...
Okay. All right, let's count this. So go ahead, Abby. Count out loud, Abby.
Okay.
11.
11.
Yeah, you watch out. Okay.
That was error on me. I didn't make him wait till the last one.
I think you got 11.
Yeah. It's still that like awkward like half though.
I think you have hold.
Just like
Good, good.
realize
This looks like a good drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah. 12. Make it 12. So right now go forward. A little bit like regular trot. And then half halt. And then get the bounce. A lot of the mistake that I thought is that I would half halt too early and then by the time I get to the pole, I would have to really pull. And it makes me feel like it was a little bit or like a little bit less. Tennis shots before this one? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
11. No 12.
It was 11. You're right.
Not too much slower. You want to sit, not sit pretty, but you want to just basically squeeze in this
Yep.
What was that?
What'd you count, Coop?
I think it's still 10.
I think that's happening in the middle of that. So at stride 4 or 3, 2 or 4, he's like taking that bigger step then, and because I don't know if it's really going down, but that's his issue, because he thinks he needs to go flying.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah, he
think
really wants
in there you need to stick with your thighs, and then
Okay.
sit, have a smaller feet, but then have your leg, and then at the last stride, he's like slowing down.
Yeah. Okay.
That's good, but he's much calmer.
Yeah. That's what, like, I mean, obviously I want him to start out like this, but this, like, I do know that he'll be a dork, and then he usually, like,
It looks like have that trot like you're about to walk. Except you don't need to go that slow, so add a little more like. Yes. And if he tries to go forward, you need to squeeze with your thighs. Don't let him fuss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep.
That was good. Let's have more right leg, widen your hands, and then that was a good trot. We just needed a little bit slower because I think the only way he got it was because he drifted a
Because he
little
drifted,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I feel like. We're on the same line.
exactly. So we're gonna slow down now more. Sit back, sit back, sit back. If you need to lengthen your reins, kick him with your spur. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What do you think? Do you think the rhythm's not a rhythm?
It's not a consistent rhythm.
Okay.
That's called arrhythmic, by the way, if you want to use English.
It's just a rhythm.
Because it's almost like I get too slow at the front, then we get too quick again, then I get a half halt, and then we get too slow. He pushes at the base, and then.
For an eventer, I think that the body position's good, except you keep posting to that so your hips will be coming forward, but then you want the hands to be here. Yeah. And then do you see how her leg's so still? Dressage people have really good position. It's just the hand placement's different and how it's a bit of a different ride. Let's try doing
And then
it.
I start going.
Yeah, no, that's your regular position, right?
Yeah.
So you got to do that, and if you don't feel this part of your stomach flexing, you're not doing it. Because I can tell both of our cores are pretty weak right now. And then it got really bad when I got back to sniff. So it's good, but then my position started going. And then when everybody lands now on the Avalon team, everybody's like, well, the people who don't know which lead they're on, they're like, or a lot of web kids, they're like,
Yep.
slow down, keep it, don't let him go forward. A lot of words. Good. Widen your hands.
Oh,
Widen your hands.
he tried to go home.
Kick him really hard.
He said, "This is too hard. I want to go."
Widen your hands. Widen them. Widen them. Widen them. Don't look at him. Widen your hands. Pretend he's not there. Kick him. Outside rein. Use your outside rein. Outside rein. Outside rein. Be committed. 1, 2. Slow down.
Ooh, she got the middle.
He did it. He did it.
Why did he get all crazy like that?
Because we were complimenting him, now he's turning into a punk again.
It's okay.
Okay.
Use widen your hands. Best of both worlds. Tell him he's a good boy.
Yeah.
Even though he's not.
Yeah, let's avoid that. That's rider responsibility.
Inside rein. No, inside leg, inside leg. Push him to the out, push him to the out. Kick him. Good. Widen your hands, widen your hands. Have more contact on the reins. Sit back. Good, good, good. That's good position. Now, if he really tries to go forward, don't overcorrect. Use your seat. Literally engage it. 1. Good.
That was, yeah.
What'd you get?
I honestly got distracted.
Wait. not shimmy. Okay. 1, 2, slow down. Damn it.
That's right.
Let's do. You want them to be rock solid. Squeeze really hard with them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
12.
You got wide hand position. You got 12. Does that make sense? Okay. Make sure you're at that 8 strong. Okay, we'll do it again. This time don't hit her. Right leg, kick him. Right leg, kick him. Right leg only. Right leg. Only right, no left. Outside, right rein. Right rein, kick him. Hold him straight, back him up 2 steps. Back him up. Good. Head him. Good. Do it again. This time, let's have slow start here. A little bend. Go forces like 45. Slow down, then go forward, then squat. And then if he ever feels strong, he looks strong. Kind of soften by having more of a softer elbow. And then you can bring like that elbow work. And then that's like this strong. 5. So if you do it well on the outside, inside. So do that, and then Get ready for the 8. Get ready for the 8. I want to see your hips go to this neck. Hips, more hips, more leg. Hips, leg. Good. 8. Remember, do not let it give a little bit more. Hold him. Back him up until you get over the pole. Right leg. Right leg. Right leg. Right leg. Good. Now back him up straight. Back him up. I'll tell you more to the left, more to the left. More right leg.
Oh, we should carry it wrong.
Back him up. Go straight. Look if you need to. Back him. You're so close. Good. Good. Okay.
Talk to him too.
Back him up a little bit more until you like his neck is like not before the jump.
Don't bend over. Bend with your legs, Avi. Good.
This will teach him that he can't do that.
Yeah.
No pawn, kick him.
That was awesome.
And he will learn that he cannot do that. So if I'm not here, just remember that you have to teach him. It might not be a fun process, but you have to.
No, but it's worth it because that's what he would do cross country. And so I'd be like, oh, you're bold, you're going. And then sometimes he would go and sometimes he'd be like, oh, just kidding. And then I allowed him to have too much
So
control.
now, I have this serious mindset, and if you're serious and you have that serious tension, take it. Good. That works too. He won't do it. So be serious and just imagine if you don't do this, something you don't like will happen, like push-ups. I'm sorry. It's just the only way.
It's the only way.
Okay. Kick him really hard to get the trot. As much time.
To get
Except,
the trot.
except -1 stride to get ready.
Okay.
I would have told you back up more, but that's cheating. So let's do it. Prepare. Have the right mindset. Don't. Hold. More right rein. Really pull that right rein. I'm gonna get that a whip real quick from that side.
Whoa, whoa.
So much effort. Okay, now?
You're probably saying that's unfortunate the wrong thing to do. But in order to get done with the lesson, or not lesson, this part of the lesson, you need to tell him to calm down and basically start playing.
Okay, that's fair. I understand.
Now, do a small circle go of that pole in trot, any trot. More of a forward trot. Stop, halt. Do not let the pen out of that hole. Do not. Oh. Yeah. Now, do a subtle halt. Subtle halt. Good. Tap it. Like. Use your whip. Don't use your leg. Do not use your leg. Good. 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 Stop, 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 stop. Stop it. Good. Much straighter. And there was less of a spin. Not so back. Right now. Ready to go forward. To a medium trot. To a medium trot. To a medium trot. Go down. Go down. And go something. Go. Go.
Now what?
Be soft over this next pole. Soft, soft. Good.
Yeah.
So now, go around and do the camera
Right.
Tap him, he's about to break. Good. Widen your hands a little bit. Good. Good, good. Try to slow down a little bit. Like squeeze. Basically, touching your body from your feet. And then hold it to the plastic ball. Good. Sit back, don't go too fast. Very good hitter. Tap him, tap him. Tap him. Good. Start shortening your reins so you can keep them. You have a crop. Okay. Shorten your reins, get up to 2 foot, top
The seat's bouncing up and down. She's yeah.
Try to still your body a little bit. I know it's hard, but try to still your body by using more of your core. Get off the saddle more. Good. Put your leg in front of you a little bit more. Put your leg forward more and squeeze him. And then pull your reins up a little bit. Yes. Offer him to have his head up a little bit more. A little bit higher. Get the head higher. Head higher. Loosen your reins a little bit, like really a little bit. Now, offer his head to get higher. Offer his head to get higher. Okay, get off the rail and just go around the arena now. Tap him hard, like instead of little slide flips, tap him really hard to press the race down. Loosen your reins. Sounds crazy, but just do it. Tap him really hard now. It's a pretty long whip. Good. Sit up more. Have your chest like your arch. Good. Good. Kick him. Tap him. Tap him. Tap him. Good, 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 good. Loosen your reins a little bit more. Because I think because you're pulling a little bit, that's when he's trying to get lower. So loosen your reins. Good. Now he's trying to go lower now. So that's when you have your leg forward, you squeeze with your spurt, and then tug your reins up a little bit so he can get higher. Inside rein 2. I have an idea. Try to do this position with your hand. Outside rein higher, use some outside leg, put your inside hand down.
Inside hand or outside hand?
Outside. Outside hand up. Good. Outside leg. Outside leg. Outside leg. Outside leg. More outside leg. Outside. More outside. Shorten the outside. Pull the outside. That's going to help him get up more.
Ask Cooper. Let her rest and then talk about it.
Okay. Position. 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 Do a smooth trot now. Sit. Keep sitting. Keep sitting. Keep sitting. Ask him to trot. Trot. Ho, ho, ho. Good. Good. Do a smooth transition to walk now. Sit. Ho. Ho. Good. Keep walking for a second. How do you think we can get his head higher?
I probably need to get him more responsive off my legs so I can actually tell him to push me back here and lift up. Because he just kind of wants to travel like this.
Exactly. That's dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, I can put one in now. Did that with Hardy. I went to like a boucher after this to see it, and then I can add from there. Because right now when I pull up, then he's like, he just curls more.
So right now, I need you to get a really trot that's really bouncing like a student, where his butt is really involved. So then when we get up to Canada, he'll be more responsive. This time do it to the right or left.
Left.
Left. And have your pump on your left. Good. No matter what, outside rein. Outside rein. Circle. Outside rein. Outside. 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 Yes. Yes. Tell him he's a good boy. Tell him he's a good boy. Good boy, Jack. Head
yes, Abby. I liked that. Like as soon as he grabbed it, I was like, now I see what she's getting at.
Yeah, teacher Michaela taught her to do that.
Good, good. Soften. He looks really good.
Go deeper. Lower. I know you got long arms. Lower. Lower. Not low enough. Your sternum needs to get dirty. I guess not. Yeah, lower. Try one, just touch the ground.
Touch the ground?
Yeah,
Just one.
unless you're afraid of getting your nice jacket dirty. All the way down. Up. Close enough. Yeah, go ahead. 2 more. That was not as good as the first one. All the way down. Chin up. Yeah. So, pay attention. It's like you're starting all over again, Abby.
That's what it feels like.
Just treat her like the 8-year-old up-down kid from 4 years ago. Right?
Who?
Treat Abby like the 8-year-old up-down kid 4 years ago.
No, this is just how I like to warm him up now because it warms him up a little bit more.
Oh, no, I was talking about Abby. You know what you're doing with Snip.
So basically, it'll have to be on a loose rein on the buckle, and then Abby, you got to post with more of your hips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she is starting over.
She's not.
Okay. Oh, no.
That's okay.
That he threatens to canter. But
Are you doing what Lane told Abby to do at that clinic where if he does that stuff, you just let him go and then collect him later?
Lane told me to go faster.
the next lane clinic that we took, he was saying to let him, Snip wasn't in it, but he was saying to let him warm up a little bit more in his natural gaits. Because he acts like that when he gets all trapped, like stuck, and he feels like he's being like really like overbalanced in a way early on, like trapped.
Uh-huh.
Instead of riding him where, I mean, you saw me, I still kicked him when he did the thing,
Yeah.
but I let him have his head and neck in warm up and just go a little bit more with his natural gait when
Okay.
he's got no contact.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm doing that to some extent.
Is the next clinic coming soon for Lane? Okay. Can we watch your Terry one again?
Yeah,
All right.
she can do it on Snip if you want.
Next week.
Okay.
You pick the day. Yeah, just get out of the arena. I'm recording. This looks good. Nothing like when you rode.